rock and roll jukebox.
Well, it's one for the money, two for the show, three to get ready. Now go, cat, go, but don't you step on my blue shoe.
And country girl. All new shows on Spectrum On Air. Visit our website on spectrumonair.com or listen on Mixcloud Live.
Don't forget, you can listen to this radio station on the Get Me Radio platform. Download the Get Me Radio app and listen on your Android or Apple mobile phone, and a whole range of TV apps such as Roku, Fire, Android and Apple TV. You can also listen on Alexa and Google Home devices. Just search for Get Me Radio. Download the apps and listen to this radio station on your favourite devices.
Why not come with me, Tony Ingledown, on a journey in my time tunnel? Broadcast every Monday between 2 and 3 p.m. on Spectrum On Air. I'll be taking a trip down memory lane, playing music from the late 60s through to the 80s. Indulge yourself in some nostalgia and let us go back in time together. That's Tony's Time Tunnel every Monday between 2 and 3 p.m. on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. I hope that's a date. Don't be late.
Having trouble advertising your act? Need more exposure without breaking the bank? Here at CJC Promotions, we believe that teamwork, bonding and having fun go hand in hand with promoting your work. We believe in artists getting the exposure they deserve without experiencing the stressful side of social media and advertising. With contacts worldwide covering a multidisciplined media environment, we can target your talent so you gain the experience without the consequence of wasted time in unproductive ventures. So, if you are serious about getting your talent out there, just contact Catherine at cjcpromotions.co.uk. That's Catherine at cjcpromotions.co.uk. And remember, our aim is to nurture your talent, not exploit it.
You are listening to Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
And it's Thursday morning as well. A happy Thursday to you. Welcome. Welcome to the breakfast show here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio. And there we go. As soon as magic occurs, up pops him and up pops me. So morning from him and morning from me.
and morning from him as well.
Morning from him as well out there. Terry says it's, good morning, Terry. Chilly but sunny Bonn, just 5 degrees at the moment. Oh, wow. Oh, well, that's better than 3 degrees by 2. There we go. Now then.
Mathematics is on it this morning, Mr. Barry.
I beg your pardon?
Your mathematical skills are on full display this morning. Excellent.
Well, I've got both hands out, you see, and I'm counting quite well this morning. Quite well. Because I've had a lesson from Rachel from accounts.
Well, she's good on maths, isn't she?
She's very good on maths.
Oh, see. Do you know that I've known some primary school children that have equal skills.
Yep. Passing the old buttons across.
Oh, and passing the bucks as well.
Oh, yeah, I know, because it's not the government's fault. It's the previous government that have left them with this great big debt.
Oh, this enormous black hole.
Yeah. And also, it all stems down onto what the OBR says.
Well.
Office of Budget Responsibility.
Yeah. And self-imposed discipline.
And self-imposed discipline, exactly. Exactimum.
Yeah.
The Labour Party are going to save the country, as indeed Mr. Trump is going to save the world.
Well, I think we need to get some little hats printed for, Rachel, make Britain great again.
Hey, that would be a good idea.
Yeah.
We could sell them on a Sunday market, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's a business opportunity, isn't it?
Well, I think this is one we can't miss out on, really.
I think we could have Rachel from Accounts T-shirts.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, again, this is so, when I produce this show, so much goes into it, so much thought, effort, idiocracies, and all the rest of it go into it. Because yesterday, there she was, stood up in the Houses of Parliament, the lady in red. Mr. Burr and his lady in red. Of course, as I say, we had a lady in red in the House of Commons just this very yesterday. Good morning, Chris. He reckons the The weather out there at the moment is very nice. Nice for what do you call it? Hiking. So he's going to go off hiking around about 8:30 this morning. Can we join you, Chris? What do you reckon, Alan?
Yeah, let's go hiking.
Cut the show off at 8:30 and go off hiking.
Yeah. We'll just stick some images of Donald Trump up.
Yeah.
I've been watching YouTube. I watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah.
I don't watch much television these days. And YouTube is my new sort of medium of choice. And there's been so many funny things on. I mean, really hilarious. People taking the mickey out of Mr. Trump.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's getting ripped to shreds by the comedians.
Yes, he is, isn't he?
As Ricky Gervais said, he's a gift to comedians.
Yes.
And Ricky Gervais really hit. He's done a video and it's hilarious.
Yeah?
Yeah, pity we can't share it.
I'll have to watch that then.
Yeah. Yeah, but, if you do a search, Ricky Gervais on Trump in YouTube, and you'll find it hilarious.
Yeah, talking about YouTube, we are on YouTube as we speak.
Yeah, I know.
This very moment of time, we are there on YouTube. And
YouTube is taking over the world.
It is taking over the world, yeah.
But you won't be allowed to watch it in school anymore if you're a kid.
Why?
Well, because our esteemed Conservative leader wants all phones banned in schools.
Yeah?
Yeah, she's a stupid woman.
No, I think it's a jolly good idea, actually.
Yeah, of course it's a good idea. You know, and so's not having a car crash. You know, and so is not polluting water, and so is Russia not invading Ukraine. They're all good ideas, but the practicality of it is absolutely impossible to enforce.
Why?
You got the world's most cunning people en masse who all want their phones, having to break school rules to keep them. There'll be smuggling, there'll be black market, it just won't happen.
Yeah.
A lot of parents want their children to have phones because they've got trackers on them.
Yeah.
I suppose there could be some sort of system where all phones have to be handed in.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. That sounds like a dodgy thing to me.
Well, funny enough, I watched an experiment on television.
Yeah.
The other day, and they all the kids handed their phones in for a week.
Yeah.
And they lived without their phones for a week. And when asked at the end of it, the majority said it was great. We suddenly didn't realise, we can actually talk to people and we can do things without relying on our phone 24/7.
Yeah, there's also information out there. There's been so many surveys done that it makes absolutely no difference. Different things get reported by different companies who've got their own perspective on things. I mean, I was talking to Robbie the day before yesterday. Robbie up in Scotland, and he was saying that, that we ought to ban the internet.
Well,
he's saying, there's so many bad things on the internet. And I said, you can't ban it. Just some people have got such a naive way of thinking. You can't uninvent things.
I must say that, I know you can't uninvent things, but I was sort of somewhat horrified the other day, yesterday, funnily enough, because I was watching, I was scrolling through Facebook, and there was an advertisement for something, which I thought, well, I'll just have a look at that out of interest, because, there's a little box down the corner which says learn more or something, so I tick that. And blimey, it was rude. It was very, very rude. And I had to watch it for 3 minutes because I was so shocked. And I really mean it. It was hard, what would you call it? That ethnography thing. It was really rather disgusting.
Hardcore porn.
Yes, that's the word. That's the 3 words. Hardcore hardcore porn.
Yeah, Terry's saying banning the use of phones, not the phones themselves. Yeah,
Yes.
I would totally accept that. But actually, do you know, I imagine that actually they're quite useful in the classroom.
No.
And they were useful during lockdown.
No.
I just think it's a hide into nothing. I don't think it's a sensible proposal. And if it's, if the leader of the opposition gets an opportunity to ask a question at Prime Minister's Question Time, or put forward a proposal, which he does, I mean, really, is that the best he can come up with? Jumping on the phone bandwagon?
Oh, ladies and gentlemen, on listening to the Breakfast Show here, we now have a Liberal Democrat having a knock at the Conservative Party, or the leader of the opposition, should I say? So
yeah,
very, very good knock.
Well, it'd be good if she was the leader of the opposition, but there isn't any opposition.
Terry says, well, no, there isn't, and I mean there's no opposition whatsoever. And I mean, even your leader, when you got up yesterday, was quite pathetic, So.
Yeah, I agree.
Mumbling and stumbling and all this. Terry says, I find bad things in my fridge. Ugh,
well, you don't stay in the right hotels.
No, I'm not coming around your house. Right, so, he doesn't stay in the right hotels. Perhaps he stayed in a blue hotel then.
Blue hotel on a lonely highway. Blue hotel. Life don't work out my way. Blue hotel on a lonely highway. Blue hotel. Life don't work out my way. I wait alone each lonely night. Blue hotel. Blue hotel. Blue hotel. Every room is lonely. Blue hotel. I was waiting only. The night is like a lonely dream. Blue hotel. Blue hotel.
Sundays at 9 p.m. with DJ RPM. 60 minutes energy of techno music in one mix from DJ RPM. It's time for Techno Energy Maker. Every Sunday at 9 p.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice
on The Road to Shamrocks, Thursdays at 11 a.m, live with Rosemary, exclusively here on Spectrum On Air. Meet all the acts from the Shamrocks Festival and find out what makes them special, from Lady Gaga to Queen and all genres in between. This show is not to be missed. So, join Rosemary and the festival artists every Thursday live at 11 a.m. here on Spectrum On Air, the colourful voice of radio.
Yes, indeed. It's just gone 21 minutes after the hour, and Terry says Mike is hiking up the music this morning so far.
Yeah, I think very well on the music so far this morning.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you for those lovely, wonderful comments. So, did you hear about the blind carpenter? It was a miracle. He picked up his hammer and saw.
Oh,
I like that one.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear.
All right. What about this one then? The cross-eyed teacher who couldn't control his pupils.
A teacher who couldn't control his pupils.
And here's one as well.
Go on.
I dig, you dig, we dig, they dig, he digs, she digs. It's not a beautiful poem, but it's very deep. Oh no!
No, just put some music on.
Oh no, well in a minute, because I've got to thank one gentleman over there from foreign parts who sends me some really, really, really wonderful jokes. The trouble is, a lot of them I can't actually repeat on the radio, but it does bring a smile to my face. A smile to my face and an occasional guffaw as well. I love that word. I guffaw, a laugh. Have you heard guffaw? Guffawing?
No.
Oh, have you never guffawed?
No, never guffawed.
Oh, you wanna take yourself in hand then and have a good.
I used to live in Gifford Park.
Yes. Oh, that's even funnier as well. But never mind. Let's have a little bit of auberge, shall we?
Yeah.
Is that? Oh, that's Chris Rea, isn't it?
what I'm saying, though I hear what you say. Think with a dagger and you die on your knees, begging for mercy, singing please, Mr. Please. 'Cause this is the naked truth, and this is the light, and there's only one place left to go.
It's Chris Rea and Auberge here on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. 28 minutes past the hour. Good morning, Toby. Nice to have your company as well. Chris, he's off hiking now. Bye-bye. Have a great day. You have a great day as well, Chris. And enjoy yourself whilst you're hiking, because hiking, biking, triking, you've got to enjoy it, really. But there we go. Now then, our next artist here comes from the Catherine stables at CJC Promotions. So if you're a singer-songwriter or group or whatever, and you want to get some publicity and get on in the world, then Catherine is the lady to chat with and to. Send her an email to Catherine at CJC Promotions, and she'll take it up from there. This is one that's out of her stables. It's Mr. Marigold's Attraction. And we're going to play a postcard once in a while. And talking about postcards, it's a silly little thing, but my sister and I, we have spent probably the best part of 30 years now sending each other a postcard from wherever we go on holiday or visit or whatever, with the one difference in it. The postcard must have a picture of a bicycle on it, somewhere or another. So sometimes it's spot the bicycle because it might be a seaside promenade or something, and there's a bike parked up against a shop or something. But at other times it's much more prominent, and there's a bike in front of the shop, But it's an interesting little thing which we've done for, let's say, over 30 odd years now. I'm keeping the collection in a sort of album at the moment, so a little file. Anyway, that's a postcard once in a while, but that's what we're going to play in a moment or two. But a little bit about Mr. Marigold's Attraction, because it was formed in 1967 by student pals from Aberdeen University, consisting of brothers Dan and Ken McClellan, Arthur Scott, and Ray Tupe. Now, the band played gigs all over the northeast of Scotland with... and then enjoyed themselves. But after a break to concentrate on their studies, the band returned in 1969 when Ken took over drums, but time as he was also a student at Aberdeen by then. Of course, the band resumed playing gigs for another year until graduation. Some years later, in 1978, Dan and his family immigrated to the USA to develop his career. And so before long, they left the band, obviously, and emerged a day in a... But before they left, they arranged a day in a studio in Edinburgh to record some original tracks with sound recording engineer Colin Nicholson, who is now a well-known film score producer. Ray wrote Goodbye Donald and Flora for that occasion. But the one we're going to play, as I say, is a postcard once in a while.
Do you want
turn and run. But don't you know you're mine by now? If you stayed, would you want the sun? Which I can't give you anyhow, but I'll try. You say you're leaving soon, make your way down to Greece. But a postcard once in a while is all I'll need to make me smile and not cry. Never needed anybody's love before. What I've got will be with me now and forevermore. So if ever your wandering's done, you know where I live. Just you knock on my door and you'll find out I've more to give, 'cause I tried. So if ever your wandering's done, you know where I live. Just you knock on my door and you'll find out I've more to give, 'cause I tried.
That's Mr. Marigold's Attraction and a postcard once in a while here on Spectrum on Air, the colourful voice of radio. And I like that. I love it when groups get together like that, you know. Although it would be interesting because you're not going to believe this.
Go on.
Well, all right, I will go on. I was once a singer in a group.
You were?
Yes, I was. It was really rather interesting, intriguing, because I was at night school and I was in the canteen one evening having a cup of coffee, and I overheard these four lads on the table beside me, and they were talking about, well, yeah, we really need a singer, for our group. See, so I bunged my nose in, so I said, I sung at school. I was in the choir and all that. I said, well, come along Sunday night then to the local pub, and we practice upstairs in the back room. I went along there and we had Speedy Gonzales and Needles and Pins, and so I sung them to this group. And they were totally impressed, and they said, "Right, that's it. You're a member of the group." So we actually we played around and we enjoyed ourselves for quite some time, but we then decided that we should spread out a little bit and maybe, because you see, people like Catherine weren't around in those days who would have taken us under her wing and made us famous. But we did an audition in a Chinese restaurant in Harpenden in Hertfordshire, and it was very good, and the owner was very impressed, and sadly he didn't book us, because the reason for that really was the fact that you see, we played electric guitars, and electric guitars in a little Chinese restaurant was a little bit too loud.
Oh.
So whilst we give us some chow mein and that was about all, but I didn't make it in those days. But you didn't really want to know that, did you?
No.
No. Okay. Good morning, Tony.
I'm thinking about who I can grass on at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, because the new HMRC announced by Rachel from Accounts.
Oh yeah.
Is that whistleblowers who grass up people avoiding tax will get a share.
Yeah.
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 It's a bit of an incentive, isn't it?
Yeah, we do.
Cool. Blimey. So I could bring them up and tell them about your tax avoidance scheme.
Yeah, you could do.
All right. I could say Mike's tax avoidance scheme is not to earn any money.
Yeah. Yeah. It's quite easy, actually, but yeah. I sadly, I think that it's a good idea they've got, the government, but they're going to chase the wrong people, you know, because they're going to chase the people that are on benefits and doing the black market, you know, doing a little bit of decorating, indoor decorating or things like that, you know, cutting grass and earning, you know, 20 quid a week. And they're gonna arrest these people because it's so easy to get them and put them in prison and all this sort of thing. Never mind the people that, you know, the big bosses that know how to launder their money and, you know, put hundreds of thousands of money in overseas bank accounts and all that sort of thing. You know, that's the people that they really ought to be going after, but I bet they won't.
Yeah.
Because they're probably in it themselves at any rate, you know. Tony says, good morning, lads. He says, do you and your sister recycle your postcards, Mike? Well, actually, Tony, no, I don't recycle them. I've got them in an album. And it goes back about 30 years now. And it's, I must have, I don't know, probably 50 or 60 in there, in the album. And it's all, it's rather good. It's dying out a little bit now because my sister doesn't go out very often now. And, well, she goes to the same place. And I don't go out very often either. But we've got postcards of all the way around the world. And we both, I mean, I've sent her stuff. It's been good fun, actually, because wherever we go on holiday, and the first thing we do is we go around to try and find a postcard with a bicycle on it. It must have a bicycle on it. And I can then send it off to my sister. But I remember once going into a shop in Somerset, and they've got the old postcards in the racks outside the shop and that, you know, and I went in there and the girl said to me, can I help you? I said, yes, please. I said, this is a rather strange request, but I need a postcard with a bicycle in it. So she looked at me as if I was sort of got off the bus, you know. She said, oh, that's interesting. I went, why? And I told her. She said, that's really good fun, you know, let's go and have a look. So me and this young lady spent, good half an hour looking for all these postcards of the Somerset seaside town, and looking for a postcard with a bicycle on it. And sadly, we were unsuccessful. And of course, what happens, I walk down the street and there's another shop with a rack of postcards out there, and staring me in the eye is a postcard with a bicycle on it. So there we go. As you know, it's talking about postcards, things like that, there's a signed photograph of John Lennon's wife. The cost is £250 ONO.
Oh, dear.
That's a good one, isn't it?
That is rather good.
And here's another one that's, it suits you and me both, actually.
Okay, go on.
Talk about HMRC, but it's, you know, I'm really overdrawn at the bank, you know, and they keep phoning me and sending me emails and that, you know. Like, I wish they'd just leave me alone.
Right, okay.
All right,
I believe it's Christy now.
All right. We'll sail off down the Yellow River.
So long, boy, you can take my place. Got my papers, I got my pay. So pack my bags and I'll be on my way. Yellow River. Put my gun down, the war is won. Fill my glass, how the time has come. I'm going back to the place that I love.
Spectrum on air. The colourful voice of radio, coming to a radio near you. You've all got to know Spectrum on air, the colourful voice of radio, coming to a radio near you. I love Spectrum on air, the colourful voice of radio, coming to a
Spectrum on air, the colourful voice of radio. I really, really do.
Hi, this is Mike Reid. You're listening to Spectrum on air. Tune in to the Heritage Chart on Sundays between 5 and 7.
Well, there you are. It's Mike Reid. Famous people here on Spectrum on air, the colourful voice of radio, including Tony Ingledow as well. He's our top DJ, you know. He really is. The words fail me, really, when it comes to him. And, well, Terry reckons there's plenty of postcards of bikes in Beijing.
9 million, yeah.
Yes, I know. Well, Cambridge as well, and don't forget Oxford, but certainly Cambridge. And Plain Talking has actually said something this morning as well, you know. He's awake. He says some great jokes this morning. Well, I mean, every morning on the breakfast show is guaranteed a joke, because either I forget to put the microphone on, or I play some music that Mr. Mallion doesn't appreciate or like, because he's got a very poor taste in music. Actually, you know, it's a good job that his role in bringing the breakfast show to you is just bringing up images of the artists that we play, rather than actually producing the program, because otherwise it would be a complete and utter turn-off.
Yeah.
As it is now. With me, but never mind.
No, I like the breakfast show.
You like breakfast, do you?
Yeah, I fancy breakfast. It's making my mouth water at the moment.
Well, I know, but the only thing is that you don't like that little leggy thing in the middle, do you?
I know, I have to get rid of that.
Yeah. No. Well, send it off to me, all right? Pass it over to me, and I'll have it, all right? I'll swap you a bit of bacon for an eggie, all right? Yeah? Is that fair?
Yeah.
Well, talking about that, you know, love is a stranger. Really? Oh, they told me.
pieces as you stumble in the deep.
Oh, Love is a Stranger from the Eurythmics. It's coming up to 10 minutes to the top of the hour here on The Breakfast Show. Now then, do you know I only drink on days that begin with a T? Tuesday, Thursday, today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday.
That's good.
It is a good one, isn't it? You know, yeah. Yeah. And rest in peace, my friend who told his wife he was just popping out for some sewing thread to darn his socks. But he spent the whole day down at the pub. Gone, but not forgotten.
Gone, but not forgotten. Yeah.
Oh, dear.
They're getting better by the minute.
Yeah, all right. Well, let's play some more music. Now then, you're going to link this one, aren't you?
Well...
Go on, stop sulking.
I'm so happy that I think we should be dancing in the street.
Okay, Tokyo, South America, Australia, France, Germany, UK, calling out around the world. Are you ready for a brand new beat? Summer's here and the time is right. We're dancing in the street, dancing in Chicago, down in New Orleans, in New York City. All we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. There'll be swinging, swaying, records playing, dancing in the street. Oh, it doesn't matter what you wear, just as long as you are there. So come on, every guy, grab a girl, everywhere, around the world, they'll be dancing, dancing in the street. It's an invitation across the nation, a chance for folks to meet. Laughing and singing and music swinging, dancing in the street, Philadelphia, PA, Baltimore, Messina. Don't forget the Motor City, on the streets of Brazil, back in the USSR. Don't matter where you are, all we need is music, sweet music. There'll be music everywhere. There'll
David Bowie and his mate Mick Jagger, and they were dancing in the street.
That's a great song. You're doing really well on the music this morning, Mr. Barry. I must congratulate you.
Well, it was the way I woke up this morning, you see. I woke up and I thought, I better play some good music today, which is, you know, because we bring you the breakfast show 5 days a week. And if we have one good day of music, then we're doing well.
Mm.
But the only thing is, listener, I'm not telling you which day of the week it is, right? So you'll have to listen on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And don't forget, this program is actually being recorded as we speak on YouTube. So you can go onto YouTube later on today, if you like, sit down with a cup of coffee or a glass of wine, as Suzanne would say, and enjoy the show. So that is really good news, isn't it? Real-time play.
Yeah.
In Rewind on YouTube. I love that. In fact, I'm going to do that later on today, but I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to see you tomorrow. You're going to see him tomorrow as well?
I'm going to be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Goodbye, everybody. Have a lovely day.
It's George Michael and a Careless... Americans will have taken heed of this, don't they? Yeah, it's good. Yeah, that's good stuff. Bye.
Silver screen